Okay, we're on air. We're ready.
All right.
So if you want, I'll start. The first question on our preparation assignment is, let's see, use the data on the stock performance of specific companies for the following questions. This data is found on, anyway, where it's found. Preparation, let's see. Find the mean, standard deviation, and sample size. So I don't know if you guys already pulled this up and went through it.
Let me get my paper.
I could not open the mystery investment opportunities.
Okay, let me go in and try to see if I can pull that back up.
There.
Yeah, mine won't pull up either.
Okay, let me try real quick. Preparation. Okay, I've got it pulled up. So let me...
Who else said
So
that
we go to analyze. Once we have it, we go to analyze. Is that what you guys have? Go to analyze. Descriptive statistics. Explore. Okay. And then I think we just do the year on this one. Because there's year and then there's 5 companies. Can anyone else pull it up, or you guys are not able to?
Pull it up and all.
I've tried to pull it up on my computer as well as my my iPad, and neither of them are opening up.
Okay.
You guys are talking about the mystery investment?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Mine wouldn't open either. I think it's maybe it needs a specific kind of application. Do you guys all
Well, I
have
know you
Macs?
have to have the what is it?
SPSS.
SPSS. Did you guys upload that onto your computers?
Yes.
I'm going to go grab my laptop and see if I can pull it up there. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Sorry.
So I had to, because it takes you into a whole different portal that's with BYU, and that's how I can access the SPSS, and that's the only way I can pull that up.
Let me see.
I mean, I can give you the answers I got if it doesn't work for you. I just, want to make sure you guys know how to do it.
Yeah, that would be
Helpful?
well. It would be important for us to know how to do it.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, it's working.
Is it pulling up?
Yes, I think it did. Wait. Okay. Okay. Yes.
Okay. Wait.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, so on that one, when I went through and pulled things up, let's see where I'm at here.
Okay. I think I just got that.
Okay, so here's the data on the stock performance.
Yes, mine's still not pulling up. I got a virus from downloading something for school on it, and now it's not pulling up.
Oh no. For each company.
So when I did it, I went into Analyze and then to Descriptive Statistics. And then to Explore.
Mm-hmm.
And then I had to pull each of the companies over. So I have statistics for each one of them. So I just highlight them, pull them over, and I have to just drag them one at a time.
Okay, so you went from there to Analyze. So you went to Analyze and then to where? Descriptive Statistics. Then to Explore.
To Descriptive Statistics and then Explore.
Okay. Okay, so I have the year, and then I have A, B, C, D, and E.
Okay, so you'll have to pull those all over to the dependent list.
Okay, just drag everything over, including the year?
Yep. I did the year also, just so I have the total of everything. But it just asks for each company. And then once you get them all in the dependent list, I had to use Control to be able to highlight them all at one time.
I'm trying to download it, sorry.
So Control to highlight them all at the same time.
Yeah.
So you just press Control and then highlight them?
Yeah, highlight one at a time, but you have to press Control or it will move down.
Got it. Got it. I was trying to get them all included at the same time, so I got it. Okay, so then where do I go? Just OK?
Yeah, then press OK. Now, let me see. I must have done something wrong because this is not pulling up what I have on my answer sheet. Let's see.
Okay, I think I got lost. Okay, that's clearly not working.
Okay. So actually, let me walk you through. It wasn't pulling up the same thing when I did the other way. So
Okay.
I played around with it a little, and so go to Analyze.
Okay.
And then go to Descriptive Statistics. Oh, wait.
Mm-hmm.
No, go down one more to Compare Means.
Aha.
And then go over to Means.
Okay.
And click on that.
And then drag everything over?
And then drag everything over. That's right. Because I was like, it's not giving me. Back and checked because I did it, and I went back and checked to make sure I was doing it correct, and
it wasn't working.
So when I did it this way, I pulled everything up in a little report for each company.
Okay.
So once you highlight all those, just press OK.
Oh, I see. Okay.
You see, under Report, then it has the mean, the null, and the standard deviation. Yeah. So for A, did everyone else, were you guys able to get that?
I'm sorry, I'm still working. Mine is not pulling up at all. I'm so sorry.
Isn't it? Okay. Is yours working, Karina?
So I can't, it's not letting me like download or open any of that.
The document itself, or?
I have like the homework assignment, but not the, it never let me pull up the,
not that mysteries, whatever that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what? When I tried to pull it up earlier today, I was having problem with the SPSS, and so my husband worked on it and was able to bring it up on my laptop. And once it opened up, I thought, okay, I'll figure it out when I got here. But now when I opened it up, it worked fine. So I'm wondering if it's something with the SPSS.
Oh.
Yeah.
Have you guys pulled up the SPSF before and gone through that?
This is the first time that I've been able to, because I was fiddling around with it for probably 2 or 3 hours today trying to figure out how to get it to work properly for me.
How about the others, you guys, Karina and Minnette?
No.
Mine's not opening.
Okay, mine, what happened is I had to actually go through and upload it onto my BYU account. Or log in through my BYU account, and it opens up completely a different portal through BYU. So you're like accessing through BYU now these programs instead of just on your own computer.
Oh.
So until I did that, I couldn't pull up anything. It just stayed blank for me.
Okay. How did you?
Okay, so I went to under where it talks about in the technology folder, when it talks about downloading the PDF file for SPSS, I just had to walk through that step by step. There's like 5 or 6 pages, I think, and you have to go through each process to get it uploaded.
Okay, do you have a Mac?
I do not.
Yeah,
Is yours a Mac?
The Mac has a problem. There is a little bit of a problem with it. So it had talked. Oh, what did I read about that? There was something about the SPSS and the Mac. I don't know if they're not compatible. If you need to get onto a PC, but there might be a problem with a Mac on it.
Well, I know there's an actual. You have to just I don't know if it works or not, but there is another file for Mac users. Did you see that?
Yeah,
Click on that,
I went
it
through
guides you through it for Mac specifically.
It wouldn't, even though I followed the instructions for Mac, it didn't really let me in.
It wasn't letting you?
Yeah, I'm at a different location at the moment, but at my home, there's a desktop with the Windows. Maybe I'll just download it onto that, and maybe it's just too hard for my Mac to figure it out.
Well, I hate going through it without you able to look what we're doing, but if that's our option right now,
yeah,
we can.
At the moment, that's all I've got.
Yeah, that's fine.
Did
A
you
lot.
pay for the installation of the SPSS, the 38 plus the 4, whatever? Did you pay for that?
Yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Is there a way to can you show your screen on Google On Air?
There is.
Because then Kimmery could probably show her screen as we're walking through this.
Awesome.
Oh, I don't even know how to do that.
So
I'm not that smart. I can get Google Hangouts up, but I can't do that.
In the left-hand side, do you see how, like, at the top, on the side, there are icons. If you move your mouse over to, like, the area where it says Google in the corner, then a little window will come up, and there should be a blue box, a green box with an arrow, and then something that looks like tags. Do you see that?
Mm-hmm.
So the green box, if you hold your mouse over it, will say screen share, and you can click on that, and then you can click on, it'll show you different windows that, like, look, I'll show you.
That I have open, is that what it would do? Here's my problem, is I opened that under a different computer. So I don't have that on the laptop that I'm on Google Hangouts with.
Oh, okay.
Let me see.
And so, because I uploaded SPSF on my regular home computer, but I don't have a webcam on that, so I pulled up my laptop, so I have them on different computers to go through that. So I'm not much help with that, unless maybe Ruth, you have that.
That's what I just tried. Are you able to see this now?
Yes.
Okay, so this is what she was just showing us.
Oh, good. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Ruth.
You're welcome.
So great.
Okay, so you can kind of see here on the side a little bit of what she kind of walked me through. So we logged on, and up here at the top is Analyze. So we went from Analyze, and then we went to Compare Means, and then here to Means, and then once I got to here, then it had all of these little things that are here on this side. They were all in this box, and I just dragged them over to here, and then I pressed OK. And then this box came up.
Oh.
So then
That's
it's
easier than, like, writing it all down.
Yeah, right.
I wonder.
Yeah, exactly.
So then this has got all of the information that Kimmery was just talking about. So all of the answers come from right here. So here's all of the means for the company. Here's all the standards. Oh wait, not the year. Here's all the standard deviations, and then here is all the no.
Nice.
So I'm a little more relieved knowing that this will help us to work out those calculations, at least at this point in the game, so we're not trying to work them out ourselves.
Right.
But
I know how to find those with a calculator, because I've learned about that previously, and then it was reinforced as I was learning about it, but that makes it a lot easier.
Awesome.
Yeah. Well, when I hopped on the tutoring, I was telling Ruth real quick, because I had a question, but she was saying doing the standard deviation by hand, we will very, very rarely ever do that. So in this class, we just have to learn how to do it, but then we always almost use SPSS. So we should be able to access it through SPSS most of the time and not have to do it by hand, which is so much easier.
Awesome.
So if you guys have a minute and just want to jot down those answers for the mean, standard deviation, and sample for each of those companies. And now I'll have to see if I can upload it on my laptop also so I can do the screen share. That's so nice. I never even knew that feature was there.
It makes it so much easier for us to see what each other is trying to describe.
Absolutely. Yeah, that makes so much more sense. Without each of us, you know, without us having it in front of it, especially.
Yes. I'm guessing that the next thing we're going to have to do, because it says make a histogram. So did you go to graphs to make the histogram?
I did, yes. So then for the histogram, if you guys are doing that, so go to graphs.
Okay.
And then go to legacy dialogues. And then go all the way to the bottom is histogram.
Histogram. Okay.
And click on that.
And then we have to do the same thing to drag these over?
Same thing. Drag all those over.
And you said using control?
Did I do that? Actually, I think I just was able to do one at a time on this.
Okay.
I mean, we can try for sure, but I don't think I was able to drag them all.
Did you drag them to the variables? To the variable?
I did, yeah, to the variables. Yeah, it only lets me do one at a time. So I've done A and E. So if you want to pull up like B or C, D, something like that, then we'll have different.
Okay. So it's interesting that it won't let you drag all of them.
Yeah. I mean, did you try it? It wouldn't let me.
Oh, sweet.
Okay, so it just, you know what, I think it makes sense. I think it's only going to show you one company per time. So you're looking at, we're trying to look at all the companies as, you know, as their own little, as part of a data set, whereas they each have their own little data set. So it's not going to let us do all of them at the same time. But so that one's B.
So, what are you pulling up?
That was B, but I can pull up another one. So let's see. So we can do A. Well, you did A before, right?
I have A, and I can show you guys just in front of me. Let's see which one A is. So this one is A right here. You guys see it? I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you guys can't see it very well.
Did you just print them out?
I just printed them out, yeah.
Okay, this one here is C, down below.
So there's A. That's what it looks like when you do a histogram for it. And then I did C, which is this one. So you can see the differences within the companies on the graphs. Yeah. So anyway, for you guys that can't pull it up, you could have an idea what it looks like when it's all printed out and what pulls up.
I'm gonna go back and see if I can get the other ones here.
Okay.
They're not in order, but they'll at least be here, so when we're talking about them, we can have them there.
That's perfect.
Okay, so like I said, a little bit out of order, but we can kind of discuss them for the next questions.
So yeah, the next question. So we were just supposed to pull up the graphs. So the next question, number 8, compare the results you obtained with others in your group. So I guess if you just want to show us each company, we can kind of just look at the difference.
Let's start with A. So here's A.
That is so awesome that you can share that.
I know. Makes it so much easier.
Karina. I learned something new already.
Yes. Well, I love that all of us worked together to do it. I had the technology, you had the knowledge, Karina had helped us to figure out how to put it on.
I was more
even though my thing won't open.
Okay, so here's graph A. So I guess, are we discussing, that it's like the shape of it, if it's skewed?
I don't think we need to discuss that. We were just supposed to see, well, I guess we can, the differences and similarities between it. That would make sense.
So it looks like it's skewed to the left.
Yeah.
It looks like it has a spread of what? I guess it would be almost, so is that 200? So it's like -50 all the way up to 150?
Mm-hmm.
Right, yeah.
Do we want to go to the next one?
Yeah, we can just go through them, and that way we can kind of see.
Okay, here's B.
So B's a lot different.
Yeah. That pulls more to the right. Center is still off.
Right. And it doesn't go quite, well, I guess it goes about the same. Not quite as far over as A did. And then if we want to look at C.
Yeah. So with this, I'm trying to use my nice big words that I just learned today. Is it bimodal?
Yes, bimodal.
Because it has 2 peaks that are the same up there?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. There's C. And then let's go to D.
Skewed left.
This one yeah, it's left. The middle one is close to the center, but because the one on the left is so much higher than like the little guys on the other side. That was not using the big words I learned at all.
Unimodal? Is it unimodal? Because there's only one peak. One distribution has only one peak.
Yes.
So it's unimodal, right?
Yes.
No. Yes.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go down to the last one.
Skewed right. Unimodal.
Also unimodal?
Unimodal. Skewed to the... My brain always... It gets it backwards sometimes. It's skewed to
the left and the right?
Yes. It's skewed
to the left.
It's skewed to the left, right? That one's not backwards. It's just what it looks like, right? If it's
okay, yes.
to the left, it's skewed to the left?
Yes.
Okay. Tripped myself up for a second.
I always have to put my fingers up, and when I see the L, I'm like, yes, that's left.
So
okay.
How do you tell? You put your
if you put... Hold on, let me see if I can get...
Ooh.
Can you see me again?
Yep.
Okay, so you hold your fingers up like this.
Okay.
And the one that makes an L is your left side.
Okay.
So this is an L for me.
Okay.
That's your left.
So if it's
My kids always make fun of me.
well, I was just looking at the homework assignment, and if it's skewed right, that means that there are more variations going to the right side. Is that correct? And if it's skewed left, there are more variations going to the left. Is that correct? Okay. Make sure I have that one.
And those are the variances that will change the deviation, right? The standard deviation will be pulled one way or another. That's one of the things that changes the true. I'm throwing lots of words out here. If they don't make sense, I don't know. I'm like the what?
The parameters.
The parameters. Thank you. That's what I was searching for.
So I think, and maybe you guys were saying this, when it's skewed to the right, there's very little bar graph goes on the right-hand side.
See, that was my question.
So the most activity is on the left when it's skewed to the right.
Okay, let's see here.
That's what I was wondering about. Is if I couldn't remember if it was backwards or not.
Is that what you guys were saying?
So can I show you my homework? Can you see it? The graph right there.
Let me see.
Right. So that is skewed to the left.
To the,
Skewed.
to the right.
That's right skewed. That's right skewed.
Right.
So it is backwards.
Well, so
it is backwards.
Variations right here going to the right.
Yeah, that's right skewed because.
Oh, I got that mixed up then. I thought that the more like the higher the peaks were to one side, that's where it was skewed to. But you're saying that the lower side is where the skew is.
Right. Yeah. The lower side is where it's skewed.
Got it.
See, that was my question.
And there's a lot of that in the homework assignment.
Yes.
So I had to really look over and over again for that.
Awesome.
Yeah,
okay. That's a good thing to understand.
If the bars are higher over here, it's right skewed. If it's over here, it's left skewed. So it's
skewed opposite to the peaks.
Yes. So maybe like if it's on this side, you'd have to point with this hand. I don't know. I'm trying to think of something to help me remember that.
Point at each other.
I've got the points.
I had to go through that so many times and keep looking back at the little graphs in my notes.
Yeah, I feel like my brain doesn't retain math very well. I swear I've read this like 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I was doing the same thing.
Right skewed has the most bars on the left-hand side.
On the right.
And left skewed has the most bars on the right-hand side.
No, I think it's opposite.
So skewed, I guess, I'm assuming not as active, not as...
So this one has more boxes on the right side, so it's right skewed. Does that make sense from the median?
It's backwards from that.
No. So according to my notes, here, hold on, let me pull that. Okay, let's see, let me look. Okay, so here's the peak. Can you see that?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
There are more boxes to the...
to us, it looks to the left.
If I'm looking at it like this, there's more boxes to the right, more rectangles, therefore it's right skewed, according to the notes. If there's...
So, if you can you guys see the graphs on my screen or not?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
The ones I'm, yeah.
So this is from the book. This one right here is the bell. That one's symmetric about. So this one is right skewed, even though the bars are on the left, and the left skewed, the bars are on the right.
Right.
So it's like, it's almost backwards. Is that what you were saying?
left
Or was I
skewed.
just not understanding?
So does that make sense?
It does
There's
make sense.
questions like that on the homework assignment. So
did you get a chance to talk to the TA at all about that?
Not about the skewing. I got those correct, so I didn't ask her the question about those.
Okay.
But yeah, so if the bars are mostly on the left-hand side, it's right skewed. If the bars are mostly on the right-hand side, it's left skewed.
Okay.
So if that makes sense.
You just have to think of where it dips down. That's where the skew is.
Yeah, that's the skewed area. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Awesome.
Okay, so I just wanted to make sure that was clarified, just because I went over it so many times.
That would have gotten me. That really would have gotten me on the questions, because my brain was definitely going in the other direction.
Okay, good. Okay, so then number 9, it says, if you were saving for retirement, which of these 5 companies would be the most attractive investment? Justify your answer. So I put that I would choose company C, and the reason why is because it has the highest mean. So obviously it was doing the best financially. So that's what I chose. And if you guys look back at number 6, you'll see the means that are listed.
Okay. Oh, I see what you mean.
And I think B could be a viable option also, because it's kind of up there, but I definitely wouldn't have chosen D or E.
Yeah.
Because, they're real lower in the negative, so.
How much does the deviation play into that?
Sorry, just 1 minute.
No, go right ahead. How much did you, Minette and Karina, know how much the deviation plays into the mean?
So, how much it plays into it?
Like, how much does the deviation, how you would read that? Are we reading just the mean, or would we, like, try and figure out how much the deviation changes things?
Yes, I would if I was investing in a company.
So are we looking for not just the highest mean, but also
the lowest
deviation, right?
Because there could be like one person who made a whole slew of money and that brought the whole mean up, and the deviation's like huge, and most of the people make like, I don't know, a tiny bit.
So then, because then, don't you take the, oh, I know, the mean minus the value is when you get the no, right?
Yeah.
Do you feel like it's
going on number 10? Are you going over 10?
We're going over what you had just said. We're wondering how much the deviation plays into the mean. Are we looking at just the mean, or are we supposed to also consider the standard deviation as well?
I don't know. I guess it's just your own opinion on that. It doesn't really say. Let me see what the answer says. I'm not even sure what the answer said. It says answers will vary.
So I still think D and E aren't very good options.
They will probably choose B or C because they have the highest means.
Okay.
So I don't know how the deviation affects the mean. I think it's just the sampling, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and move on to 10?
Okay, so 10, create a table to compute the standard deviation by hand using the severe case of the bird flu. So if you guys can pull up your book, you'll be able to pull up that information.
Yes. I have that here.
So then we'll use the severe group. Like when we practiced going through the notes and reading through that, we use the other group, just the standard, uncomplicated cases. So for this assignment, we're supposed to use the severe cases. So column one, we're just writing in all those severe case numbers.
Trying to find the bird flu.
Just a little further down from the middle.
It's on step, well, I was going to say it's on step 2, but there might be 2 or 3 step 2s on each, on different things, so.
You'll see a picture of a bird sitting in a tree.
Oh, there you go. Okay. So we need the severe cases on the other side. Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Okay. So are we using using those to come up with the...
So, yes, we use those to come up with the deviation from the mean and the squared deviation from the mean.
Okay.
So if you guys recall, so write in all the severe cases, and then in order to find the deviation from the mean, we find the sum of all the severe cases and then divide that by the number of cases there are. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Can you guys see that? Sorry, that's just a calculator on my phone. But that would then be the mean.
That's the answer?
Yeah.
Was that the mean that you came up with?
Yes.
I think I got something different.
Really? What did I do wrong?
Let me just look real quick. I'll re-add mine. But I got like 39.329.
I was going to say it would probably be 39 something because we're not dipping below.
Plus.
Okay, let me just go back.
I got something totally different. I got 39.32.
2 plus 39.9 plus 39.7 plus 39. So that should be the sum, right? And then there are 7 numbers.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes. My bad.
Okay, good. Yeah, that's what I got. And then I just rounded it up, so 39.329 is what I rounded it up by.
Okay.
Is how I came up with the mean.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so then we need to figure out the deviation from the mean. I have to walk through my notes every time to do this. So
okay.
we take
39.1 and then subtract it from 39.
Subtracting from the mean, right.
329.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so the first is a negative 0.229.
0.229. That's what I got.
Okay, awesome. Okay, does someone want to do the next one?
Sure.
Oh, I'm sorry. I've got really bad allergies.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Not allergies, sorry. Just
sick.
All flu fun stuff.
Yeah.
So the next
okay. Did someone want to do the next one, or I'll do it?
Okay. So then it would be 39.5 minus 39.239. Was that what?
Minus the mean.
Wait, okay, so where are we at? I'm totally lost
Which
now.
is 39.329.
Is that what everyone else got? For the second one?
39.
I did not.
Oh, man. What am I doing wrong?
Let's see. So 39.5 minus 39.
That's what I got.
32.
0.171
equals, yeah, 0.171.
I don't know what number I hit last time. Maybe my fingers are too chunky for my phone.
Yeah, that's what I got.
What'd you say? You're running the Ragnar? Count me in.
Yes. I'm telling you.
Slim down my chunky fingers.
Come on over. We'd love that. It's all women from our ward, so
Oh, that's fun.
it is going to be a fun time if I can stay on my feet.
Oh, shoot.
How far is a Ragnar? Is that a really dumb question?
How is what?
How far is a Ragnar?
They're most of them are about 200 miles.
Oh, yeah.
And it's 12 of us that are running, and we've gotten complete non-runners to join us on the team and become. They say they like it. I'm just a running fanatic. I'm a crazy person. So.
No, that's awesome. I just started training for a 5K.
Congratulations! It's awesome.
That's good.
I really love it. I ran for 20 minutes straight today. It was the first time I've ever done that.
That's all where it starts, for sure. Yeah, I'm a runner too.
Now, what's the mean? Miles versus standard deviation? A whole lot.
Oh, deviation's gonna have a whole nother meaning to me tomorrow as I'm running this course.
Isn't that true? Okay, so I'll do the next one. It's 38.9 minus the mean of 39.329. So I got negative 0.429. Is that what you guys got?
I just did the next one, which is 32.2 minus the mean, 39.329, and I got negative 0.129.
Yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
Okay, do you want me to do the next one?
Oh,
yeah.
That's great. Sure.
39.29 minus 39.9, and I got negative 0.571.
You got what?
Negative 0.571.
I got a positive on that one.
Oh,
I did too. Positive.
Okay,
but
sorry.
the numbers are the same.
Yeah, the number's right. 0.571.
Yes.
7 minus. Whoa.
Okay, so then the next one is 39.7 minus 39.329. Yep, that's what I got.
Yep. Awesome.
Okay.
And then 39.0 minus 39.329. The last one I got negative 0.329.
So,
Yep.
Can I ask a question?
Yes.
Yeah. I was taking it, I guess, the opposite direction, and that's why my negative signs are all mixed up. So I was taking it the 39.9 and subtracting the 39.1, getting that negative.
Oh, yeah, that would make sense.
Does that make sense?
So you were subtracting the mean
first. So
then
yeah, I took the mean first.
Okay, yeah, that's why. So just swap those the other way.
Oh, I have to switch them the other direction?
Yeah, you always put the number in column 1 first, and then subtract the mean from that.
Oh, okay.
Right. So that makes sense. That's why.
Okay, so the next one's going to be interesting, right? So if we
the
add all
next
these
one,
numbers up, this should equal 0.
Right. The sum would be 0.
Okay.
And I think I read, didn't it say the sum is always 0?
Yeah, it's just a way of checking. But I've added them up and they're 0.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, so column 3.
So column 3, so the square deviation from the mean. So all we do with that one, where's my calculator, is we square that, the deviation from the mean. So squared 0.229.
So I get a negative 0.052441.
Yes.
Okay. But we don't have to put
I
the
didn't
whole
get
thing down.
negative though, because when you square it, it cancels out the negative, right?
Also negative is a positive. Sorry.
Let me see here. What did I do? Because I started
I
off with
think
a
when you
0.229. Yeah, I think you're correct. It should because yeah, you're correct. Yeah, I hit something. So it's just 0.052.
0.52.
Or you could put the 441, but too much information. Okay.
Okay, I'm so sorry. You're trying to figure out the deviation. So you take the answer, square it. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So yeah, you just square the answer of column 2 to find the square deviation of the mean from column 3.
Yeah, I'm not even seeing a column 3, so I'm totally lost.
You don't have a column 3 on your preparation work?
Nope, I'm on step 2 and I scroll down. I don't see a column 3.
You know what? It's not in the book that we're looking at now. We're looking back at the preparation assignment.
Oh, okay.
So if you go back to the number 10 in the preparation assignment, it has like a little graph kind of, well, columns and stuff set up, columns and rows, so that you can write the information in.
Oh. Oh, okay, I see. There you go.
So
there's an example of it in the book.
Looking at the book, then it goes down and gives you options to choose from. So there wasn't a column 3 in the book showing that.
Okay.
But then under the options, it says you will apply this in step 3. So then that's how you add for the third column.
Oh, I see right there. Okay. Perfect.
So then for the next one, 0.171 squared is 0.029.
Okay, and then I did the one after that, which is negative 0.429 squared is 0.184.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's what I got. And then the next one is negative 0.129. And I got...
Are you going to do we round up every time?
Go ahead.
Sorry, do we round up every time?
I haven't been rounding up so much as I've just been dropping the last 3 numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I've been doing.
Oh.
But I guess...
But I think if you drop, you need to round.
You round up.
Technically,
okay,
so you round up when you drop.
Round up.
So then it would be 0.017 if we're rounding up.
Yes.
Right, yeah. So then the next one, 0.571, would be 0.326.
Okay. Then I have the next one, which is 0.371, and I got I had 1.37, but then rounding up is 8.
Right. I think I read in the book, and I'm not sure exactly where it's at, but we always assume or use in this class, or maybe in statistics in general, the 3 digits, and then you drop the others. But in order to drop, you have to round.
Round up. Okay, that makes
that
sense.
last one, yeah.
Okay.
And do you want me to do the last one?
Yes.
Sure.
Okay, so negative 0.329 squared is 0.108.
Yep, that's what I got.
Yep, that's what I've got.
So then we need to add those all together to come up with the sum. And I got 0.854.
I did something wrong because I got 0.825, so I must have done something wrong.
Let me do it again too, just to make sure.
And I got 0.854.
Okay. Okay, yep, I did. The second time I got 8.854.
851?
854.
854. Okay, that's what I got. Okay, and I got it twice, so I was hoping I got it. I didn't type it in twice wrong.
I must have put something in wrong that last time.
That's true.
Okay.
Okay. So now the variance is the sample minus 1, or the sum divided by the sample minus 1. So
is it? Wait.
So the number of
the number of entries that you have there. So it would
entries. So we have 7. So 7 minus 1, 6. So the sum divided by 6.
Okay.
Can you repeat that one more time? I'm sorry.
Did anyone else get this?
So sum divided by the number minus 1. I can't
Looks like
really
that, yeah.
see.
No,
yeah, that's what I got. It was kind of blurry. Yeah, that's what I got. So then I just rounded, which would be just 0.142.
Okay.
Yes.
So I'm sorry, where's the sum? Where are you finding the sum?
Well, so the sum was the 0.854.
So,
okay.
yeah, just right above it. Use the sum right above it.
Okay, and then divided by the number, the total number, which is 7?
Minus
7 minus
1. So divide it by 6.
Oh, okay.
I cannot remember why, though.
It's like that. The n minus 1 is the formula. So it's the sum divided by n minus 1. Is it what?
Right, is the formula for the variance.
So the n is the total number of the entries minus 1.
Okay, so that would be the 0.142.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So then the standard deviation is just the variance the square root of the variance.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yep. Well, Sounds right.
So the square root of 0.142 equals 0.37682. So I would just round it up to 0.377.
Awesome.
Is that what you guys got?
That's what I got.
Okay.
I don't have a square root on this calculator.
Wait, let me try that one more time.
No, I didn't.
Huh.
Awesome.
So does that make sense to everybody?
Yeah.
Through those? Okay, before we start the quiz, can I just run real quick again? I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Where we have the flu, I think my little boy's throwing up.
Oh, go right ahead. Go right ahead.
Let me just go check him real quick before we start it.
If I get up and run.
Well, no, why?
Actually, I'm not throwing up at this point. It's just everything else.
I was like, then you won't be back for 200 miles?
No, I'll throw up after the 200 miles. it's pretty much expected at the end of that time. To get to this point,
Yeah.
you know, I grew up on I'm Navajo, so I grew up on the Navajo Indian Reservation, and running is just what you do. I mean, there's nothing else to do there. There's not really anything else to do. So my family was always running, but I love getting other people to love running. So I'm a coach for Girls on the Run, so my daughter's on the team with me. And then I've just been coaching and helping the rest of our group here. We've done this is my 7th Ragnar, but it's the 4th Ragnar with this group. And so we just get different people to try it. I love seeing the accomplishment that people get when they're like, oh, I can't do that. And then we get them to that point, and they're like, oh my gosh, I never thought I would have done that. And I'm like, you know what? Running it's 90% in your brain.
I think most things are 90% in your brain. Like,
right?
Now, if only this math could get 90%.
Exactly. Yes, please. Okay. So let's go to the.
Sorry about that.
No, you're great.
where are you doing your Ragnar?
We're doing the Ragnar is from Saratoga Springs to Lake Placid, New York.
Oh my God! I used to.
Holy cow! That's quite a distance.
Quite a haul. What were you saying?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, Saratoga Springs, New York, or Saratoga Springs, Utah?
No, Saratoga Springs, New York.
I was like, that's well over 100 miles.
Your math skills need some help because that is not 200 miles. Okay, so we're going to the quiz, right?
Okay.
Okay, here we are.
Hold on, let me pull it up too.
Okay,
I
so
think did we need the wrong patient data for the quiz?
It says you will use the wrong site patient data. So I think we need to go ahead and get that.
I just wanted to pull that up too, so I had that ready.
I'm not seeing the quiz.
If you go to the group meeting.
Yeah, I'm in group meeting. Oh, okay. Just push start. I see.
Okay, so
let's see.
Okay, so I have it up.
Okay, so group meeting.
It says select the .save file below to open SPSS.
Yeah,
I don't see that. Is there a file that I'm not seeing?
Yeah, it's clear at the bottom. The wrong site, wrong patient. Is that what you're looking for?
Well, I found that, but it says select the .save file below the open, or to open the SPSS.
So if you go all the way down, At first it has an Excel spread of all of those, and then at the very bottom it has the SAV.
It won't let me do it.
Because then that's the one that goes through SPSS.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Okay, so I see what I did wrong.
It's almost clear to the bottom.
Okay. Got it. So you have to just keep going. Okay, so I have that up.
Okay, I've got it up too, so we can pull those up together. Should we start then?
I can't pull it up. I'm so sorry. It's not working.
Is there a way to show this screen on someone else's and we can do the math separately and then check our answers together?
I can do that. I can go ahead and share the screen. Hold on one second. Okay. Okay. Do you guys have it up?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll leave that screen up while we're doing the quiz.
Then we can walk through. I think we'll have to go through and pull up different information, I'm assuming, graph things or analyze or whatever.
Okay.
Okay. And then I'll just have both computers open next time.
Okay.
Okay.
Now do the
So are you guys starting the quiz?
Yep.
Okay, so we're opening the quiz.
Okay, I guess we can answer the first two on our own.
Oh my gosh. It's not working.
Does everyone have the quiz up?
Yes. Okay.
Is everyone ready for number 3?
Yep.
Okay, so number 3, find the mean amount hospitals had to pay in the wrong site lawsuits. Round your answer to the nearest whole dollar. So let's see.
Okay, hold on one second.
So we're doing wrong site, not wrong patient. Is that right?
Wrong site, wrong.
Both.
I'm having a hard time jumping between. Okay.
Between the two.
Yeah, I'm just trying to shut down everything else so that I don't get confused. Okay. So on questions 3 and 4, on a rare occasion, a medical procedure is performed on the wrong body part of a patient's body or on the wrong patient. These are called wrong site and wrong patient mistakes. Such errors occur hundreds of times each year across the United States. The medical community is trying to eliminate these errors, but have had difficulty reducing their frequency. In a small percentage of these cases, the patient files a lawsuit against the hospital. Phillips Style, ETAL, conducted a study on these mistakes and the lawsuits that follow. Number 1, the data in the file wrong site, wrong patient, located in the data page of the online textbook, represent the amount in U.S. dollars hospitals were required to pay in wrong site and wrong patient lawsuits. Sum of the values equals 0, indicating that the hospital won the legal battle. So, number 3, we have to find the mean amount hospitals had to pay in wrong site lawsuits. So, yes, we are going to wrong site. Okay, so we would go to analyze means. And we would just take the site, correct?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
So
it would be $80,041.24.
yeah, that's what I got.
Okay.
So round to the nearest dollar, would it just be 800,000 or 800? How would you round that? Or just 800,041?
Hold on one second. My battery just told me it was going low.
So how did you get that number? If you went to the wrong side, I'm seeing a list of numbers. Is that not where we're getting the information from?
So that list of numbers won't really help you. You have to go to analyze and go through the process, which you guys can't do without having the SPSS.
Okay.
I'm just about to lose the battery on my PC, and I can't. The plug is not here.
Oh shoot.
So oh boy. Okay. So what did we say the nearest value was?
So it said to the nearest dollar, so it would be 800,041. Is that what you would come up with?
Let's see.
$800,000.41.
No, $800,041.
I have $80,041.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did I do it wrong? Okay, let me look at it again. My brain isn't working too well. Yeah, 80,041.
So the number is 8041. And how many cents?
80041.
And how many cents did it say?
It said round up to the nearest whole dollar.
Okay. And the amount was less than 50 cents?
Yes,
yes, it was.
Okay. Then yes. Then that's right. Yes.
So 80041.
Did you put .00 or just leave that off?
I just left that off.
Okay. I'm going to lose this pretty quickly, so we should probably run through it.
Okay.
So the next question.
Find the standard deviation of the amount paid in the wrong site lawsuit. Round your answer to the nearest whole dollar. So the same thing. So the standard deviation in your report, I got 71403.8. So it would be 71404.
Yes.
Wait for 7140.
So 71404. Oh shoot! Now it's not letting me type in here.
Oh man.
Did everyone get that? 71404?
Yeah.
Yes.
And then the median survival time for number 5 is 4.
Oh, shoot.
The median survival time for number 4?
For number 5 is 4.
4 months?
Yeah.
And the standard deviation of survival times. Is that on this as well?
So that's a different question, right?
Okay. Yeah. Where did we see that? Oh, you were looking on that. Okay.
Yeah. So this one just shows the survival times on the quiz. And then.
So then we add those together, right? Okay. So 4 months. What is the standard deviation of survival times? So the standard deviation, so if the mean is 4.
So the standard deviation would be 8 point round to the nearest 10th. So it would be 8.16. Right?
16.
8 to the nearest 10th. So then it would be 8.2.
Yes. Sorry.
How did you get that?
By calculating it.
What is the standard deviation?
16.
This is information.
You know what? I'm going to have to get off of this part of my computer. I'm saving my quiz for now, and then I'm going to lose.
I think we lost her.
Oh, shoot.
So too. Oh dear.
Okay, so
Technology.
So if we have the median survival time at 4, we're finding the standard deviation of the survival times. Give our answer to the nearest 10th. So did you say you figured that out?
Yeah. So the median survival time would be 4 months. And then the standard deviation would be 8.2.
So how did you figure that? That's not what I'm coming up with.
No. What did you get?
Okay, I'm just looking back over. So the median, do we calculate that the same for the standard deviation as we do the mean? How are we calculating that, the median?
So the median, you would either take, if there were an odd number, then you would take the number that's just in the middle once you have them all lined up.
Well, no, I know how to come up with the median. I wasn't sure how you got the standard deviation from that. I'm sorry.
So the standard deviation, you wouldn't use the median. Wait, did it say to use the median? No. So you just, the median is separate from the survey.
Okay, so that's not in there at all. Okay.
No.
That's why I was getting confused.
Okay.
I thought we were going off the
5,
median.
19, 1, and 3.
So
Okay.
I have the standard deviation as a measure of the spread in a distribution. If the standard deviation is small,
times 37. Once.
And the data tend to be closer together.
And this is due on Saturday?
This?
I think this is due tonight.
Due tonight. The quiz is due tonight.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, so we find the sum.
Okay, I'm back on.
Oh!
Okay.
Yay!
So we're just still figuring number 6.
Okay, let me see if I can get the quiz back up. Okay. Okay, so we're still working on number 6?
Mm-hmm.
I got 8.2.
Okay.
And I may have done it wrong, but I got 12.3. Oh, wait. Standard deviation. No, hold on one second. Let me look at it one more time. So 5 plus 19 plus 1 plus 3 equals 28. Oh yeah, I had my calculations wrong. So 28 plus 784. And then 784.
How did we get the median survival?
So the median,
260.
you take the two middle numbers, and then you would find the mean of the two middle numbers.
Got it.
So it would be 4.
Okay, so the standard deviation of the survival month.
Okay, now I'm getting 16.1.
Okay, so why don't we walk through it like we did before? So we take all 4 of those numbers and we add them together, correct? And then
we come up with the sum of the survival times.
Okay, so then that's 7. Is that correct?
What? No.
Sorry. Did I not do that correctly?
5 plus 1 plus 3 equals 28.
Are you talking about the mean?
So we're doing the sum of the survival times, is that correct?
Number 6.
That's what I thought. I'm trying to see how we did it.
I'm getting 28. Is that what you...
That's
maybe
what
I'm doing it wrong.
Yeah, I got 28 and then I just divided by 4.
Right. So then it's 7.
So 7.
Oh, I see. Okay, so then divide by the number.
And then you take 7 and you take 5 minus 7 is negative 2. And 19 minus 7 is 12. 1 minus 7 is negative 6. And 3 minus 7 is negative 4. Right? Yep. And so we got our 0 there. And then to go on to our deviation, which is to square those numbers.
Mm.
Right? Okay. So I got 4 and then 144. and then 36, and 16. Does that sound right to you guys?
Yeah.
Okay, can you direct that through one more time for me? Sorry.
So that's I took 5 minus 7 equals -2. 19 minus 7 equals 12. 1 minus 7 equals 6.
Oh, I see.
3 minus 7 equals 4. And then you take that column, and then you're going to square them. So you'll square those numbers. And the first square, -2 squared is 4. 12 squared is 144. -6 squared is 36, and -4 squared is 16.
The sum.
And the sum I got was 200.
That's what I got also.
Okay, so is that the standard deviation is 200?
Well, I think then we have to find the variance and then do the standard deviation.
Got it.
Is that how we do it? So we take this sum and divide it by the number minus 1.
Number minus 1 would be 3.
Okay, so 200 divided by 3.
6.67.
I got 67 if we round it up.
Yep, 67 rounded up.
And then, okay, you're right, after all that, yeah, 8.185, so 8.2. Sorry, I just wasn't seeing it, so.
No, you're fine.
Got it.
I'm wrong.
I don't mind.
Is that what everyone got?
That's what I got.
So now we've walked through it again. Now we have a better understanding of how to do it.
So how did you get 67?
65?
How did you get your answer?
So then we have the 67's the variance, and then you square it? No, not square it.
Yeah.
You get the square root of that.
The square root, yeah.
8.165.
I'm glad we do this together.
Yeah, I am too.
Hmm.
Karina's really quick with those numbers, though.
I know. I'm like, hold on. Let me walk through it at my own pace.
I couldn't be that much help on 3 and 4, so I was like, I'll just go ahead and figure out this one.
Well, it took me a while, but at least there's not a time limit.
That's
Right.
true. Thankfully, I had an iPad charged as well.
Oh, I'm so grateful you were able to hop back on.
Oh, that was a little scary for a moment.
Yeah,
Okay.
I bet.
So let's go ahead, and we're going through questions 7 and 9, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So now we have to give the 5-number summary.
So the first number in the 5-number summary from the wrong patient lawsuit data. So do we go back to the data information? Is that what we do?
Yeah. I think, Kimmery, you're the only one that has the working SPSS.
Okay, so let me pull that up. Okay, so what was the question again? Since I have the other screen pulled up.
The first number, 5 numbers for the wrong patient lawsuit data. Give a number rounded to the nearest cent. First number in the 5-number summary for the wrong patient lawsuit data.
Okay, the first number in the 5-number summary. So I need to refresh my mind on the number summary, 5-number summary.
It's in our reading. It's towards the end of the lesson.
I remember. Yeah, let me see if I can pull that up. Oh. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I've been through it 4 times.
Let's see. We might have that the rest of the quiz. I think he's done.
Oh, poor thing.
Okay. The minimum with the first quartile, the second. Okay.
So would that be the...
Wilson Dell.
That's the first quartile?
It's for the 5-number summary in SPSS. It says to analyze, go to analyze, and then to descriptive statistics, and then to explore.
Descriptive statistics, explore. Okay. So I think I analyze. Let me go back. Go to analyze. Go to
descriptive statistics.
And I want the patient this time, not the site. Is that right?
Is that the question?
Yes. The first number in the 5-number summary.
Of the patient?
Because of lawsuit data.
Of the patient lawsuit. Okay, not the site data. Okay, let's see. So I'll go to Analyze, Descriptive Statistics, and then Explore. And then I'll do Patient. Okay, click on that. Okay, and then it says I need to click on Statistics and mark percentiles. This will provide us with the values of the quartiles. Okay, so let me go back to that screen. So statistics and percentiles, continue. Okay.
Draw attention, you're more than welcome. I feel bad.
Okay, so in the output box labeled descriptives, you can find the minimum and maximum in the output box labeled percentiles. Okay, let me go see if I can find that. Okay, percentiles. Okay, so we're supposed to find the first quartile. Is that right?
Yeah, the first, the fourth, and the 5th.
Which would be the 25th. Is that right?
Yes.
Wait.
Okay, so
I don't know.
That's
does it mean? It might not mean
3,900.
It might mean the end of the. Wait.
Would the first number be 0?
First number in the 5-number summary for the wrong patient lawsuit data.
Yeah, it might just be 0.
It may be.
Because I think it's just
because
the first number would be.
The first number, yeah, it would always be 0. I don't even know.
Would the first number be the lowest and what? Some of them would be 0. So that makes sense.
So we're doing.
Do you guys have it in like a box and whisker plot?
And no, not a box plot. It pulled up under the Analyze, then Descriptive, and then Explore. Then I had to go to the Statistics. and then percentiles, and then it pulls it up and gives me percentiles, and it has, I could show you guys. Here, let me see if I can take a picture of it.
Technology. Double-edged sword.
Sorry, I'm taking a video. Okay, now let me take a picture. Okay, well, let me see if I can pull that up and if you guys can see it from my phone. So I know, what would we have done without all this, right?
Right.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I tried to
I get it.
get it as big as I could. Okay, see if you guys, can you guys see that?
No.
Let me get really close.
Did you put it lower?
Like, yeah, lower it a little bit. No.
I can't see it.
No.
Okay, so right there, you can see.
Does it have it segmented into
broken
5
down.
boxes?
Yeah, those boxes. So if you look, because it's showing you backwards, so you see kind of the 0, 0, 0. That's the first, that's the 5 and the 10. Where the numbers start, that's the 25th percentile, which is 3,900. So, and then we down. So I guess we just have to decide, is the first number in that quartile 0? Because
I think the first number is always 0.
Is always 0 because that's the first part of the quartile, right?
Yeah. In fact, I'm looking at our book, our underneath the, and it doesn't give the numbers for the wrong patient, but it does give the 5 numbers for the wrong site, and for that it does say 0.
Okay, I think that's what it is, because I think I read that it's always 0 in the first 4 quartiles.
Yeah. I guess the minimum will always be 0.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. I hope this isn't too much longer. Okay.
You know what? He's such a trooper, and so are you for hanging in there. I know that this has been long, but you have helped us out so much.
He's feeling bad. He's sick, but I had to lock him out. Okay. Poor guy. Okay, what is the second number in the 5-number summary for the wrong patient lawsuit? Okay, so if I pull that up, the second number, so if we're going quartiles, then that would be the 25th, right?
Yes.
Would be the second number?
Yes.
Okay, so then it's 3,900. And that's what I was trying to show you on my phone, but I couldn't. I hope I did it right, because this is all weighing on me, you guys.
That's okay. If it doesn't work out, like, we'll just try harder on the next quizzes and make it up.
That's true.
That's what's showing. That's what's showing. Okay, wait. Yeah, because we always use, because there's always 2 on the percentiles, and we're all average, opposed to the turkey hinges, I guess. So the weighted average, 3,900.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So then, what is the 4th number in the 5-number summary of the wrong patient data? So the 4th number would be the 75th percentile.
75th,
Is that correct? So that would be 50,000. 437 if we round up.
What was the first number?
5. So 50,000, 50,437.
Okay.
So for question number 10, it gives us this scale, the box.
Did everyone get that?
Yes.
Okay.
So for the box plot, the first one says, what's the third quartile of the red box decision times? It looks like it's probably going up in increments of like, give a number. It looks like it's going up in increments of
the
10.
third quartile box decision times.
Number in seconds? Would that be like, is it 180?
I guess 190. Does it look like more like 180 to you?
105. Yeah.
So the third quartile is
Right here.
Is
the
that
50th
last bit?
percentile. 50% is the third quartile.
Yes.
No, I thought third quartile was 75%.
No, the third is the 5th%. The fourth is the 75%, and the fifth is the maximum. Or the fifth number will be the maximum.
Yeah, the
number.
first is 25th.
The first is minimum, which is 0.
Yeah,
the first is 0, right?
So
yeah, and then the second number will be the 25th.
Second is 25th.
The third is 50, and then the fourth is 75, and the fifth is maximum.
Okay, so I just wanted to let you know. So when I talked to Kirsten, the TA, she had her notes and she held them up to the thing. So I wrote it down. I don't know if you can see this or not. Do you see the graph right there? And this was what she had in her notes.
I was just gonna say the same thing. So the whisker on the far side is the minimum. Then you have the first quartile, second quartile, third quartile, and then the maximum. So the quartiles are like misleading.
Oh, so did I?
So yeah, when I talked to her, that's what she said. The second point is the 25th percent. Is that what you guys are saying too?
So I'm saying there's the minimum, and then where the the rectangle starts from the minimum is quartile 1. And then the 50th percentile is quartile 2, the 75th is quartile 3, and then you have the maximum, which is
the top of the box.
Far side. Yes.
Makes sense?
Yes. So then the quartile is about 190 seconds.
Okay.
Does that look right?
190?
Yeah.
So wait,
Is that what everyone else is thinking?
Would the third quartile be the? I guess I'm not really understanding the boxes.
Yeah, I'm not understanding the box plot either.
Want me to show you?
Okay.
Do you see that or no?
Because to me it looks like the third quartile starts at like 110.
It's the last box.
Okay. So can you guys see my screen right here?
Let me see.
You see this?
Yes.
Okay. So this is the minimum.
Yes.
This is the first quartile, or the first bit of the box. So quartile is like a fancy way of saying box. This is the first part of the fancy box, the second part of the box, third part of the box, and then the maximum.
Okay. Here's my question on your screen. The lines that start the box. So the minimum starts at 0. The first line would then be the second number?
That would be the first quartile, right?
This is the first quartile.
The second quartile, which is 25%.
This
Second quartile is 50, isn't it?
So this one right here, this very bottom part of the orange box,
Yeah.
this is the first quartile. This one is the median or the second quartile. And this one is the third quartile.
Did that?
Because the quartile is just
Oh,
the box.
yes. Sorry, you were correct.
Right.
It just hit me. Sorry. I was thinking of the percentiles and the, okay, got it.
So it should be around 190, right?
Yes.
Okay.
It looks like it's in increments of 10 to me. I guessed about 190.
Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. Shoot.
Okay.
So then the
So, read it
maximum
from the top.
or the longest observed time would have to be like 710, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Does that
seeing.
sound right to everyone else? Okay. And then,
The value of the mean, 105.
so the value of the mean this can't be determined because the box plot is different from the
It doesn't have enough information to give us, right? To be able to
Yeah.
determine what the mean would be.
The purpose of this is to avoid the skew that the median
Right.
or that the mean brings. So it just gives you the basics, like the
Yeah,
straightforward.
so that's what I'm thinking too. This can't be determined.
Okay. All right, are we willing to risk it, ladies?
Hope for the best.
You know, we've come down this way together for a while, so I say we go ahead and do it.
All right, let's do it. Be done.
Good luck, everyone.
We got 100.
You're kidding. Oh, you got me the best.
Mine didn't let me go. Mine didn't even let me finish.
Oh, really?
Oh, I hit the wrong button. Yay! I got 102.
So
Okay, I was so worried
my
because I felt
goodness,
Oh my
like
goodness.
if I gave you the wrong numbers, that was all my fault. So I'm so glad.
Woo!
Like I said,
Oh, this has been wonderful. Thank you.
Thank you,
Oh,
guys.
Okay, we'll see you later.
Good luck on the run. Good luck with the
I'll
Thank
schedule
you.
for next
See you next week.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Good luck on your rack now, Ruth.
Oh, thank you so
and I'll
much.
upload this.
Yes. Bye.
Okay. Good luck on your race.
Thank you.